Hey guys, welcome back to Trekyards. He's Commander Cockings.
He's Captain Foley.
And we're wondering, how can we ruin a crowd favorite for you today? The Sovereign is loved by a lot of people. What can we do today on our Starship Creator show? A lot of you thought about changes to it, but what can we do?
Look, Stuart, in so many of our episodes, we've improved. Well, in some episodes, we've done things are not horrible. This might be one of those days.
Perfect. Are we going to commit a crime against Star Trek today? I don't know.
John Eves, we are sorry. Don't watch this. No, the Enterprise E, classic, refined, etc., etc. design. We're going to take two different approaches in our Kitbash show with different parts and see if it works. So today we're going to swap out and often these can be simple changes, right? Because it'll change all the vibe, as in authors, etc. We're going to do Excelsior class pylons, which will change the feel, and make a Miranda-ish out of the Sovereign-ish, you'll see. So, here's the original Sovereign, as you guys know. Classic, elegant. Well, is she better with Excelsior class pylons? Boom, there you go.
That's intriguing. It looks kind of cool, honestly.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, that three-quarter view looks really good.
It reminds me of Excelsior 2, which makes sense.
Yeah. That's interesting,
I think that works rather well. Because obviously the E has swept back, sleek pylons. This is now just really bog standard basic. And in fact, we had discussed in a previous episode of how maybe this sort of pylon would work with the Enterprise D nacelles. So here it is with the classic nacelles, which of course have been shifted up, I think, slightly. Now everything's moved a bit. Although it's funny, the Excelsior pylons come with this giant bulge, the thing, right, the middle bit. So I had to work out where to place that and not to try not to put stuff illogically. So it's in between various big windows. It's not just random. It's somewhat placed. So that's kind of where it made sense. But I kind of like that. Although boy, you don't know, you can't tell much from the shop, can you? This is
no.
Orthos or nothing kind of design. But first of all, pretty good.
Yeah. It's the orthos that speak the truth in these kind of things. So
truth to power. And there you go, orthographically.
From the side, it's not really that different. I mean, you can see the pylon, but the nacelles are kind of where they belong, I guess. From the top, why does that remind me of something else? The nacelles
Did you see a lot of ships, Stuart?
The nacelles seem way too close together, way too far forward.
Although from the side, it doesn't feel that way. Not really as much.
No. Although the bump that you put in there in the secondary hull seems very neat and organic there. The straight struts out, not so much. And the front view, you can see the straight struts just peeking below the saucer line there. So.
Can. I guess it's not terrible, but certainly the E is there a single straight line on the E? Like a single this line. There's these lines, but straight, but like a single flat 90 degree. I don't think there is. Even the pylons, right? The nacelles, they go in. Instantly, my brain says that is not a shape that belongs here.
Yeah.
It doesn't not work, but doesn't feel good. It's weird. It's weird, and But the side view's okay. Having it be, but it's odd how having the nacelles that much closer and losing the aft swept. It makes the back, like the last little bit from the cut in, feel imbalanced now.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Because all the different angles are meant to flow together, and you've just broken that flow at the back entirely, and now it feels wrong, incomplete. Yeah.
But only from the side. From the top, that doesn't not an issue, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, the side view, the nacelles are obviously close to the facade, but it doesn't feel too silly because you see the thinness of the top. It feels more, different from both sides.
Slight tweaking would make this a lot better, but
now is it that you always say bring the nacelles closer to the hull or back? I always forget. You always say move them back, don't you?
Yeah, generally.
Would some work here, but then there'd be too much disbalanced. The reason I put them there, I can't remember exactly why, but if you put the nacelles even further back, it'd be right at the end. Would that feel disbalanced? At least there.
This to be in the shuttle bay. So.
Well, no, you'd have to keep the pylons there, but I mean, move the nacelles further back. That would then feel really imbalanced anyway, because of where the pylons are, right?
It's not totally awful.
I will say I have got another one of these which had Excelsior nacelles instead, and that looked rather cool. So look forward to that.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so medium. So it's funny, we have to start ranking all the Excelsior variants of how bad or good. Now this next one, Stuart, is a giant curveball. Let's see if you'll grab it and smile or not. Are you ready for the very first, world's first Sovereign-Miranda-ish?
Yes. I'm just hoping it's all Sovereign parts.
No. Because a Miranda, Stuart. A Miranda is a Miranda is a Miranda. We have, of course, got a Miranda's roll bar and Miranda's nacelles sort of carefully placed to make sense with the main hull.
And totally upsized. We got some Jaegerness going on here.
Well, ignore that
got
part
some
of the...
Centaurus going... yeah.
We'll ignore that part of the equation.
From this view, not so bad. I mean, if you can ignore the changes in scale of the
which you can.
And the photon... Can you? And the photon torpedo launcher.
Well, the thing is, this is a ship that would absolutely work as a background asset of a DS9 episode where they're like, that's a different shape.
Sure, like the Curie. It's kind of got that vibe.
Exactly. But just don't look too closely. And I have
the
also...
Curie also has upscaled and refit nacelles, so...
Yeah, and I have retextured it to be the Sovereign parts, and then I gave, of course, the nacelles the glows, because that would be appropriate, right? So that made sense. I mean, I like it, kind of. Oh, and I also did scale the roll bar explicitly so the torpedoes were above the bridge, because obviously I don't want to shoot the bridge. So there's a little bit of math I used here. Oh, yeah, design logic, so it's a bit more structured. I mean, it's you know...
Mm-hmm.
I don't think shapes don't work. We discussed this in a previous episode how the TMP era aesthetic is so different. It doesn't not combine, just doesn't combine well, if that makes sense.
Yes. I think these flow together better than we have looked at the Sovereign with the Galaxy class nacelles.
Did not
those
flow.
Those two design languages don't work well together. The refit seems to kind of work with other stuff fairly well, which is an odd thing.
You can tell it's older. It's not hiding its age, but it doesn't not... Okay. This is when it's going to make or break. Are you ready? The 4 of those!
We are so sorry, guys. I know a lot of you out there love the Sovereign, love the Miranda, maybe. But I'm sorry.
The Sovereign-Miranda. The Miranda.
I'm going to be turning in my nerd card very soon to the proper authorities. Even though I wasn't responsible for this, but
guilty by association.
I feel it's my. For fuck's sake, this is awful.
All right, is this your favorite Sovereign, and why not?
It's not at all. No. The roll bars should be back further. Oh my god, so many things are wrong with this. Absolutely, so many. Put instead of refit nacelles, just put Sovereign nacelles on there would have been much better. I mean, the front and the back aren't so bad.
They're balanced.
The top's awful. The side kind of works, but the side kind of reminds me of, like... I don't know if it's the Curie. I don't know what the side reminds me of. It reminds me of something.
It's amazing how unbelievably tacked on the integrated, sleek secondary hull now feels. When you add all the focus to the saucer. Like, we know how the E feels, and now, for me, I'm thinking, why the hell is there a secondary hull? Well, because there is one. It's so disproportionate, but makes something of a tug. You know,
absolutely.
As a custom module that could be cargo, whatever. That actually kind of works in a stupid way. Like it's dragging on the cargo. Yeah, top view's terrible. Really,
I think that's what it reminds me of. Is the Ptolemy class tug.
Yeah.
From the side.
Yeah, but yeah, the top view's just awful. I'm not sure why it is. It just is. You know.
Yeah.
I did try and balance where the roll bar stopped and started. You can see that it goes to the edge of the impulse engine. There's a logic behind it, right? Behind these placements. So I think that comes across in it, but it's every other view.
It absolutely feels like one of the Kitbashes, like the Jaeger or the Curie or something like that.
The dumb factor.
Using it. Yeah, I can see them using it in like a Deep Space Nine episode back in the day.
That's what I mean. It's so distinct. Now, I wasn't thinking this because I was trying to be very literal with it, But if you took away the secondary hull and just left the saucer, would that make this an instant win?
Maybe not a win. It'd make it better. Yeah, I think you'd have to still like the struts and the supports for the weapon spot and stuff seem too thin. You'd have to make them thicker, I think, for that to work and actually look. You know what I mean? Like something would still be off.
Because obviously they're smaller ships, so their thickness is in proportion. We know this is a bigger ship, and therefore it feels too thin. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It's definitely gross. You know, it doesn't make sense. But, as you said, if you were to say, right, John Eves, hi John, you're in a room. We've locked the doors. You're welcome. Sketch a new Miranda Sovereign. You have to keep the Miranda piece. The Sovereign piece, so Sovereign Saucer. And design a new roll bar and nacelle variants. And then have a tug as a custom piece that goes back. He could design to look good. I think you could do that. But you know, like the way the back of the E's is this curve where it connects the two, in theory, the saucer and the secondary hull, right? Like if that was redesigned for a support area for a tug and it was not that same shape and you kind of integrated it, like clipped in, I think you could do something genuine that would be a Sovereign tug and it would work.
Absolutely.
But I'm looking past a lot of nonsense to find the nugget of gold. John could do it. He wouldn't want to, but he could. It's not
John,
bad.
if you're watching this, we're sorry. And please make our dreams come true and do that with the tug thing.
Take the nightmare away from our screens and bring us glory.
Yeah, so, alright, well, again, I'd like to apologize to everyone out there, all the Sovereign lovers and Miranda lovers, but...
We're learning, Stuart, we're learning.
We sure are. What have you guys learned? Let us know in the comments section down below. And by all means, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell icon to all so you don't miss content from us, whether it be lives where we do discussions about things or edited content where we ruin your childhood and destroy your Star Trek dreams. Come and join us and yell at us if you want, I guess.
Oh, we're coming for the Connie at some point as well.
Oh, goody.
You're welcome. Yes, and if you want to support what we do here, the only place on YouTube doing this sort of high-end Kitbash fun, new work, new art, new renders, new stuff to talk about that is fresh and original, etc., etc., that's Trekyards. So support us monthly if you can on Patreon. It is monthly. Every single $5 does add up. Or join the channel on YouTube. Same logic, different platform. Thank you so much. Or one-time donations, which really do go a long way to helping us. PayPal, trekyards@hotmail.com, or Super chat via the lives, any live, anytime, any day, any week, any month. Hello, we're here. Super chat your comments, questions, thoughts. Also a thanks. It's like a PayPal, but also not at all like a PayPal. That's a super thanks. It all helps what we do here. One-time donation via any video on any part of the channel. Thank you in advance, and tune in for the next great piece of art.
And we are accepting PayPals right now for us to stop doing the show and stop destroying these classic ships.
Can I do
$10 PayPals we'll consider.
Can I do like an Indiegogo for like to stop the Kitbash show and to continue and see which one, see where the support really is.
What we should do is do a live where we take all our designs, show them all, and have people vote on it and whether the show should continue or not. And if you want to be part of that,
yep,
make sure you're notified. Anyway, until next time, guys. He's Commander Cockings.
He's Foley.
Bye,
Bye, guys.